This for all you fools that don't know what's up yet.
And this is what we need from the homies from the Hub and the Dub. We need for y'all to subscribe to our channel, man, because we doing this for y'all. Like, we representing all of us. It ain't just about me and Redman. It's about all of us, bro. So make sure y'all tap in. And so welcome, big bro, to the Hub and Dub, Next Level Podcast, man. So what I wanted to kind of do was get into the making of real Compton City G's with Eazy-E, man. Okay. So, you know, I told the story from the way I remember it. Yeah, now, you know, we going back 30 years.
Exactly.
So now I want to get into your memory of how we met Eazy. You know what I'm saying? The whole beginning, like you coming home from YA. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you predicted it from what people told me. I think Big D, rest in peace, told me that you told him certain things before you came home, and you manifested it, bro, and that shit came true. You feel me?
And actually, I just wrote some literature recently that I haven't published it yet, but I'm going to publish it through my publishing company. It's Poppin' Publishing, and it's about the strength of being able to will things into, to know things into existence. Not will it. This was something that occurred from, you know, sitting in that bunk in Youth Authority, and every night we used to watch Arsenio Hall show, right? So what I would do after we watch Arsenio Hall show, before I, you know, lights out, I gotta go to work in the morning. Right. I fantasize. I would sit up there and I would think about the performances I just watched on Arsenio Hall show. Right. And then I would visualize myself being in there doing it with the lights. And I did it so much, bro, to where it became second nature. Okay. Where it went from just a thought and a want to where you can actually vividly see yourself in those
that
elements,
manifestation,
you know what I mean, in vivid color, like not just in just thought. You know what I mean? It got that heavy too, and it wasn't just Arsenio Hall. It was Soul Train. It was you know, whatever.
And that's and while you said that, not to cut you off, but that's the cold thing about it, because when we did Arsenio Hall, we signed the papers on the Soul Train thing next door. Remember
next door.
That's crazy, bro.
Next door. You know, being in music, and you know, that was my escaping. You know, in those days, writing poetry, writing rap. So anything music related, I'm on it. You know what I mean? You know, Mama's sending me cassette tapes. And there. I'm requesting certain songs and certain music. You know what I mean? And then it's a lot of dudes who didn't get packages, who didn't get cassette tapes and all that. You know what I mean? So we were the ones who were kind of getting the music and dictating what's good and what's bad and passing it on to others. You know? Right.
But we talking about California Youth Authority for those who don't know.
Ventura School, YTS.
He was in TS. He was in Norwalk.
I went to Norwalk. Norwalk is
Norwalk.
90 days.
I helped to facilitate the first media production program in California Youth Authority.
Oh yeah.
I helped to write the grant and it was a grant that was proposed, and we started a media production program in Ventura. The first person in TYA to shoot a music video and direct his own music video and did all that. So I was already forward thinking about what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Since a kid, because this was something I started in the projects with Young Bleak.
I was just about to ask
you know, people like that who was Mellow J nephew. You know what I mean? So I come from the essence of the real, knowing where rap really started for us on the West Coast. You know, with Mellow J and a little dude named, even before, way before that. I'm talking about like Snoop. It was a nigga named Snoop from East Coast. Niggas had cassette tapes. You know what I mean?
I remember Snoop from East Coast. You're from 7-6, huh?
Yeah, exactly. You know, Mellow J. You had Toddy T, Mixmaster Spade, Muhammad Tiger D. You know, it was a lot of dudes that was forefront in the hip hop surgeons in California. I was one of the first dudes to bring the Mixmaster Spade tapes to the projects from Compton and turn my people in my generation on what Mixmaster Spade was doing for, you know, the G's in the community.
Ready to rock,
Joe Shot,
Body Rock. I used to be in the garage with Spade while he doing his thing. That's why I learned to pick up a lot of my
the first time I ever rapped on tape and heard my voice afterwards, the recording was in Mixmaster Spade garage. Well, it was his mama's house in our neighborhood.
On Northwood.
Yep.
That's Scotty. I remember my big dog Scotty. Scotty was part of that whole little crew. Wig Out.
Shout out to them, Scotty.
You don't know. I don't know if you remember Wig Out, Big Doc. You know.
Yeah, of course.
All them type of hip hop heads. But for me, when I seen y'all both, just to see y'all on the Compton City, to see on that screen, to see somebody that I knew and grew up with and talking to that I knew was the shit that he was talking like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Man, made my vision and made a lot of individuals have hope. You know? Because I'm sitting there, I'm going to YTL. I'm going to the juvenile hall system, and I'm seeing y'all doing it, and it made me focus more upon life and knowing that damn, I know these niggas, man.
Right.
They made it. You know what I mean? I did.
Because we had seen it, you know what's crazy? We seen it with his friend Sarandrick.
Yeah,
when we was still at 102nd. We used to go to 102nd, right?
He was a star child on
he was on Hill Street Blues, bro. Like he was at school. This nigga was at school with us every day. Yeah, bro. That's on my mama. And then he got on that TV show. We never seen him again, bro. Like
I just saw Sarandrick on Facebook recently. Sent him a message. Yeah, he's on Facebook.
Yeah, bro. Like
Sarandrick Cover. That was one of my best friends as a kid at 102nd. And we had a lot of celebrities that came through 102nd Street Elementary.
Yeah, for real.
You know, we had teachers that knew people, so they made sure Rosie Greer and Michael Cooper. There was a lot of different celebrities.
Yeah, that one. What's that man, Mr. Gretchen used to take us up to Baldwin Hills.
Baldwin Hills to meet. He lived next door to Michael Cooper.
Exactly. It was Laker players up there, bro. All that. Sorry about that, bro.
Hey, that was so much. Man, I ain't seen none of that. I was always in juvenile hall. I started at 9, so I seen all that. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen none of the stars. All them stars was just vacant. They was more. You know what I mean? So, but to see you guys,
we was in juvenile at the same time.
Yeah, on everything. Really?
My mom was fresh out of prison. My mom was fresh out of prison, coming to visit us in juvenile hall. We in the same juvenile hall.
Hey, doing it, man. Hey, but
we was in what was we in Silmar? Yeah. Mom's called like 3-4 buses to come see us, bro, on everything.
Y'all really,
I'll never forget that.
Hey, for real, folks, man. I'm really a fan of this dude. I always told my man,
it's my favorite. It's my favorite rapper, man. Like people don't understand.
One of my favorite rappers always, man. Hey, the hardest of them all, man. And let me just ask y'all a question. When y'all gonna, as a fan, when y'all gonna get back and do something?
Well, let's before we get there, because keep that question. Don't forget. But let's let Drake go into to the Eazy-E situation and how real Compton City G's, real MF and G's, which is the street version.
How did he go down?
How did that how did that all play out? Like, take us from the beginning.
From the
beginning,
with
Jim Bob and everybody.
Yeah, from the beginning it was Heavy D. Jim Bob nephew. Heavy D was in. We started in juvenile hall together.
Right.
And we ended up in TS together. But I just had a reputation. We spoke about this on Vlad.
Yeah.
I had a reputation within the juvenile hall system for rapping and talent shows, and this
is
something I kind of, a lot of people don't know. I started this stuff at a young age with like niggas like Deadly Threat, and it was niggas like that I was doing time with in camp who was vicious writers.
Threat come from
at
up
a young
under
age.
Ice Cube now, right?
Yeah, exactly. That come from DJ Pooh.
DJ Pooh.
Threat is actually the first rapper who told me to start writing my raps now. Because we used to just memorize our raps, just like we copy like Mellow J and them on Mixed Master Spade. You hear a record and you just change the words of the rapper. So that's the way we really used to do our
raps. That's how we learned.
And that's how we learned. You know what I mean? But Heavy D knew he knew his uncle was out here dealing with E, and he knew that they had a relationship, and he knew that E needed what he needed in that moment, and so he wanted to make it happen, not knowing that I had already knew E, because me and his sister I went to Roosevelt Junior High School. In the 9th grade, that's how I ended up in NY from the 9th grade. So it was just like perfect timing. Like it was something that E needed, and it was something that I felt I could do. You know what I mean? I had studied these dudes. I studied Ice Cube. I studied Dr. Dre, NWA. You know what I mean? So I just was always abreast of the elevation that I saw it grow, and I knew I can even help it grow. Even in this moment right now, I know I could write probably songs for a couple of these dudes that can I know you can.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you can. I ain't worried about that. I know you can. Bro.
And a part of the story that I don't really tell, that people don't know, is that it was so close to it not happening, bro.
Yeah.
It was. Let me show you how close it was to not happen. It was this close to where my day to go to board to get paroled from YTS.
Yeah.
On my way walking the board, I see one of the homies sitting on a bench. This is a homie that ain't supposed to be sitting on the bench right here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I know what he's sitting there for.
Okay.
I know he waiting on someone to come out this school area and come down these stairs.
Oh, he ready to get cracked.
You know what I mean? So as soon as I see him, what is you doing?
Right.
Drake, go to board. I ain't gonna say his name. He know I just spoke to him recently. Like, boy, a lot of this wouldn't have happened because of you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, nigga, I went to sit with him for a minute. Like, no, nigga, what you for to do?
Right.
Drake, go to board. Luckily they called my name. If they hadn't called my name, I would have been sitting out there when it happened. They called my name and they paroled me first time I ever went to board.
Damn.
And the homie had got his squabble on. The panic buttons went off while I was in there in board.
In board, yeah.
Yeah, that's how much it all. And it's other stuff too, but that's just one thing on that exact day that a homie of mine chose to let me go home and not
put you involved.
in that situation.
That's real shit though, man. I love that.